Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. What I'm about to tell you could be one of the biggest moves the 49ers have seen in recent years, and it's got everything to do with sharpening that already fierce defensive front. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that could shake up the NFC West and set the stage for another deep playoff run for San Francisco. The buzz is all about the Cincinnati Bengals and their elite pass rusher, Trey Hendrickson. Now I know what you're thinking. How does this fit into the 49ers' plans, right? Well, let me walk you through this, because what's being discussed right now could truly elevate the 49ers' pass rush to a whole new level. The Bengals, sitting at a disappointing 4-11 record, find themselves in a full rebuild mode. Their defense has been struggling mightily, especially after losing around 17. 5 sacks in 2024. It's clear they're prioritizing cap relief and youth on their defensive line, and Hendrickson is a prime piece they're willing to move. Reports indicate that Cincinnati is asking for a first-round pick and a second-rounder in exchange for Hendrickson. That's a steep price, but given the state of their roster and their cap situation, about $20 million in cap space, they're looking for a quick rebuild, and acquiring draft capital and cap relief is part of that plan. Now let's talk about Hendrickson himself. Drafted back in 2017, this guy has been a consistent force on the edge. Over his career, he's accumulated more than 450 tackles and 68 sacks with 12 forced fumbles. His PFF grade has hovered around 89, 0 on average, peaking at 90+ in 2023. This season, he's been a game wrecker with 7 starts, 11 solo tackles, and 4 sacks, along with a forced fumble. His PFF grade is still impressive at 85, placing him among the top 20 edge rushers in the league. Hendrickson's pressures per game, averaging around 3.5, are critical, and he's shown no signs of major injuries this year, which is a huge plus. His past seasons demonstrate consistency, over 91. 2 grade in 2024, and multiple multi-sack games against teams like the Chiefs and Steelers. His ability to generate pressure, combined with his experience, makes him a perfect fit for a team like the 49ers that's looking to elevate their pass rush for postseason success. The Bengals are in a tricky spot. They are paying Hendrickson around $20 million this year, and their defense is leaking points, allowing roughly 28 points per game. They need help on the offensive line and secondary, but trading Hendrickson would free up about $22 million in cap space for 2026, giving them more flexibility to rebuild their roster. Still, there's skepticism about moving him because their pass rush has taken a hit, losing around 10 sacks, which makes it harder for them to compete. There are also rumors that they're focusing on extending their star receiver, T. Higgins, instead of veteran players, signaling that they might be looking to the future rather than trying to contend now. But that's where things get really interesting for the 49ers. Imagine adding someone like Hendrickson to their already potent defensive line. San Francisco currently has 40 sacks total, but with Hendrickson on board, projections suggest they could push that number beyond 55 sacks. That's a 20% boost in pressure, which could be game-changing. A defense that struggles to get consistent pressure is often vulnerable, especially against high-powered offenses in the playoffs. Hendrickson's presence would not only boost the overall sack count but also create mismatches. Pairing him with Nick Bosa, who's already a double-digit sack guy, would turn the 49ers front into a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Think about it, Hendrickson and Bosa rushing from opposite edges. That naturally draws double teams and frees up interior linemen to get after the quarterback, or it creates opportunities for Hendrickson to beat his man and rack up sacks. His ability to generate pressures, averaging 3.5 per game, would elevate the 49ers' pass rush to elite status, similar to what they had in 2022. This isn't just about sacks. It's about disrupting rhythm, forcing turnovers, and putting opposing offenses on their heels. The 49ers' defense allowed around 21. 3 points per game in 2025, which isn't bad, but with a player like Hendrickson, that number could drop even further. When you add that to their already strong run defense, which is ranked among the best, this front becomes a true wall. And let's not forget how this impacts the offense. With a more consistent and fierce pass rush, the defense can create more turnovers and give the offense better field position. Brock Purdy and the weapons on offense, like Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and Brandon Ayuk, would benefit immensely from a defense that keeps the opposing offense on the back foot. The 49ers offense currently averages close to 26.1 points per game, a solid number, but with the added pressure from Hendrickson, they could see that climb even higher, making them a more complete and dangerous team. Now, considering the upcoming playoffs, this move could be the catalyst for a deep run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. The NFL playoffs are won in trenches, as they say, and an upgraded pass rush is often the key to unlocking postseason success. Hendrickson's impact in critical moments, his ability to deliver game-changing sacks, could be the difference maker in close games. Think about how he could impact a game against a team like the Rams, or even in the NFC Championship if they face a tough opponent. This move would be a signal that the 49ers are all in on competing at the highest level, especially with the chance to elevate their defense into one of the league's most feared units. From a betting perspective, the odds for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl currently sit at plus 1,300, but with a move like this, those odds could drop significantly, maybe to plus 600 or even better. Hendrickson isn't just a player, he's an X-factor for postseason success. His ability to generate sacks in crunch time could elevate the 49ers' win probability by double digits against top-tier offensive lines, like the Rams, or even in matchups against teams like the Eagles or Cowboys. It's no secret that a dominant pass rush is one of the biggest factors in winning championships, and adding Hendrickson could be the push that puts the 49ers over the top. Now, of course, there are some risks involved. Cincinnati is asking for a hefty price, and there's always the concern about how a new player will adapt to a new system, especially on a team with the expectations the 49ers carry. But the potential rewards far outweigh the risks when you're talking about a player of Hendrickson's caliber. He's proven he can perform in big moments, and his track record suggests he's just entering his prime. Plus, the 49ers have a solid coaching staff and a culture of winning that could help integrate him seamlessly into their defense. In the grand scheme of things, this trade could mark a turning point for the 49ers franchise, shifting their identity even further into a pass-rushing juggernaut. It's about establishing dominance in the trenches, creating pressure that leads to turnovers, and ultimately raising the trophy in Glendale. If this move goes through, it would be remembered as one of the most impactful trades in recent NFL history, and fans would be talking about it for years to come. The Bengals might be risking a decade of lost chances, but for the 49ers, this could be the final piece needed to chase another Super Bowl title, solidifying their status as one of the league's top contenders. Now, I want to hear what you think about all this, 49ers fans. Do you believe Hendrickson is the missing piece to bring us back to the top? Would you trade a first and second round pick for a player who could redefine our defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this is a conversation that's just heating up. I'll be back soon with more updates and breakdowns. But for now, let's keep the faith and get ready for what could be a historic offseason for the San Francisco 49ers. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to US and TO, the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.